Welcome to the annual Shakespeare Book Club. Today we have a new member to our club.
Thank you for inviting me.
Hey, no problem. So, what's your favorite book from Shakespeare?
I'm not too sure. I don't even know who Shakespeare is. I just came for the free food.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, while you're here, do you want to learn a little bit about Shakespeare?
Sure.
William Shakespeare, also known as the Bard of Avon, was born April 23rd, 1564, in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. His father was a glove maker and a merchant, and his mother was part of a prominent family at that time. In his childhood, he attended the Stratford Grammar School. He attended the school until the age of 15. He would later marry a woman named Anne Hathaway and have 3 kids. He got his start in poetry and would later continue to be the most prominent writer in history. He is credited with the creation of hundreds of words in the English language.
Is he the guy who made Romeo and Juliet and Macbeth?
Yes, he is.
Now I remember. He was part of the Lord Chamberlain's men and performed at the Globe Theatre.
There you go. Now, today we're going to be talking about one of Shakespeare's most famous tragedies, Othello.
Oh, I know that play. It was based off the invasion of Venice by the Ottoman Turks.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what inspired Shakespeare to write Othello?
Well, it is believed that Shakespeare based Othello off a short story called Ye Hectomati, which was published in 1565 by Giraldi Cinthio. The play Othello is all about a man named Othello who falls in love with a woman from a wealthy family named Desdemona. Othello is a general in the Venetian army during the invasion of Venice. Iago, the villain of the story, despises Othello for not giving him the rank of lieutenant. Rodrigo is a Venetian who lusts after Desdemona and thus is a tool in Iago's plot. Iago promises Rodrigo that he shall have Desdemona's love in return for his help. Cassio is also a main character who lost his rank in the military when he got drunk and fought another soldier. He is given the idea from Iago to plead with Desdemona to regain his position in the military.
In the story, Othello pronounces his love for Desdemona and marries her. They plan to live a happy life together, but that plan is cut short when Iago begins to meddle in their marriage. With the help from Rodrigo, Iago plants seeds of paranoia in Othello that Desdemona is cheating on him.
Cassio's fall from his rank gives Iago the perfect opportunity to ruin Othello. Othello, in his fit of paranoia, transforms from a kind, determined, and loving man into a bitter, cold-hearted, and calloused man. He continues to trust Iago's false information and distances himself from Desdemona. Othello never tells Desdemona that he believes she is cheating on him. One day, Iago finds a handkerchief that Othello gave Desdemona as a token of his love to her. Iago then gives the handkerchief to Cassio and exposes this to Othello. Othello then believes that Cassio is the one who is with Desdemona.
This wears on Othello until he confronts Desdemona for the last time. In this scene, we will be performing from Act 3, Scene 2.
There are only 2 characters in the scene. I will be playing Othello, and Ryley will be playing Desdemona.
Who's there? Othello?
I, Desdemona.
Will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
Aye.
If you bethink yourself of any crimes, reconciled yet to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight.
Alas, my lord, what do you mean by that?
Well, do it and be brief. I will walk by. I will not kill thy unprepared spirit. No heaven forfend. I will not kill thy soul.
You of killing?
Aye, I do.
Then heaven have mercy on me.
Amen, with all my soul.
If you say so, I hope you will not kill me. And yet I fear you, for you are fatal then, when your eyes roll so. Why I should fear I know not, since guiltiness I know not, but yet I feel I fear.
Think on thy sins,
They are loves I bear to you.
and for that thou diest.
That death's unnatural that kills for loving. Alas, why gnaw you so your nether lip? Some bloody passion shakes your very frame. These are portents, but yet I hope, they do not point on me.
Peace and be still.
I will so. What is the matter?
That handkerchief that I loved so and gave thee, you gave it to Cassio.
No, by my life and soul, send for the man and ask him.
Sweet soul, take heed of perjury. Thou art on thy deathbed.
Aye, but not yet to die.
Yes, presently. Therefore confess thee freely of thy sin. For to deny each article with oath cannot remove nor choke the strong conception that I do groan withal. Thou art to die.
Lord, have mercy on me.
I say amen.
And have you mercy too. I never did offend you in my life, never loved Cassio. But with such general warranty of heaven as I might love, I never gave him token.
By heaven I saw my handkerchief in's hand. O perjured woman, thou dost stone my heart, and makest me call what I intend to do, a murder. I thought a sacrifice, I saw the handkerchief.
He found it then. I never gave it to him.
He
Send
hath,
for him hither. Let him confess the truth.
he hath confessed.
What, my lord?
He hath used you.
How? Unlawfully?
I.
He will not say so.
His mouth hath been stopped. Honest Iago hath taken order for it.
Oh, my fear interprets. What? Is he dead?
Had all its hair had lives, my great revenge would have had stomach for them all.
Alas, he is betrayed, and I undone.
Out, strumpet! Weepest for him in front of my face?
Oh, banish me, my lord, but kill me not.
Down, strumpet!
Kill me tomorrow. Let me live tonight.
Nay, if I strive.
But half an hour.
The deed is done. There is no pause.
But while I say one more prayer.
It is too late. After the death of Desdemona, the plot of Iago's is revealed, and Othello falls into grief and shame. Iago tries to escape his fate, even going as far as to kill his own wife to escape.
Iago is captured and is severely wounded by Othello, but left alive. Othello then commits suicide. Iago is sentenced to be tortured for his crimes by Ludovico.
This section of the play fits right into the main theme of the story, jealousy. Othello is maddened by the thought that his Desdemona is being with another man. So, even with Desdemona denying the allegations at every turn and professing her love for Othello, the paranoia and jealousy overcome Othello.
Other themes of this book include manipulation and prejudice. Othello and Rodrigo are manipulated by Iago in his plan for revenge and power. Also, since Othello is a Moor, he was constantly facing prejudice and referred to as a lesser and a beast by others in the play. Othello has always been popular with stage performers and audiences throughout the centuries. It is also known throughout the world among critics as the most controversial play due to its stance on race, gender, and status in that time period. According to some critics who believe that Othello was mainly noble, they see him as an innocent hero who fell victim to Iago's schemes and had been corrupted by his evil doings. Other critics, however, argue that Iago's actions caused Othello's noble reputation to crumble, releasing the savagery within himself. Other critics, such as T.S. Eliot, have made the comment that Othello is not a true hero and that the real hero is Desdemona, whose loyalty towards Othello never changes throughout the whole book, even when Othello becomes cold and calloused towards her.
I thought the play was a little boring and a little ridiculous. I really could not see somebody falling for Iago's plans. There were so many opportunities for Othello to see that there was a trap and that he was walking right into it. All of Iago's plans could have been ruined if Othello had paid a little bit of attention to Desdemona. Other than that, the play had a lot less action than other Shakespeare plays and was kind of dull throughout the beginning and the middle.
Personally, I thought the overall plot of the play was interesting. Also, I think that Othello is an innocent hero who was a victim of Iago's treachery. It was a real page turner.
Well, thank you for joining us for the annual Shakespeare Book Club. I hope you can come back next year.
Oh, I will come back next year. Not. Thanks for the chips, sucker.
What? Get back here with my chips!